So today's video is going to be my last Halloween look for this Halloween season in 2022. And today's look is going to be a witch. I just got this idea that I really wanted to do another look where I painted my whole face. I had some fun doing that last year. I did Sally and I did Ursula last year, and it was a really fun challenge for me to do. So I kind of just popped this idea into my head of just doing a classic witch look with painting my face green, doing some green eyeshadow, and doing a red lippy. So that's what we're going to do. I wanted to do something really dramatic though, so we're just going to get started because if I don't, I'll be here all night. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pour quite a bit of foundation on. At least this foundation is pretty sheer. I'm just gonna throw it on my sponge because again, this foundation is pretty sheer, so it's not like that big of a deal. So basically what I'm gonna do is spread the product, and then I'm going to just apply it without setting it, because that's a way to have the foundation stick to my skin better. I mean, not the foundation, the eyeshadow that we're going to use, because y'all know I tried to recreate easy, simple looks for you guys without using any prosthetics or face paints. And also, like, I just think, you know, you can recreate Halloween looks without using like so many things on your face, because honestly, it's not that healthy. I mean, of course, it's amazing when people do that, but I'm just letting you know that this is how I do it. So I'm just going to speed it up and blend my foundation out, and then we'll get into painting my face. Okay, so I just did my foundation, so now I'm going to go into the green eyeshadow that we're going to use to paint my face. And for that, I decided to go into the Disney Tinkerbell Sprinkle Little Magic palette. I almost was thinking about selling this on my Poshmark, but this green is probably the most perfect green I could use to do a look like this. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get rid of it yet, because honestly, I don't really have a green quite like this in my collection. It's not too light and it's not too dark. It's kind of like that perfect green for a witchy poo. So I'm going to take my Lime Crime flat brush, and I'm just going to coat my brush a lot. And we're just going to start by painting my face. Hopefully I don't look like Shrek in the end, but I think that is going to be a really good color. I'm just gonna paint it a little bit more, but I have to get like my brush like saturated and basically just do the brush strokes down like this. I probably should start closer to my eye, because then they would get like a smoother blend. But you get what I'm saying, and this is actually blending out pretty dang easily. That's why I love my ColourPop, but we're mostly going to be using ColourPop shadows for this look. And this is the perfect color, so we're just going to speed it up now. So I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. The ColourPop shadow blends out so well for this. Like, I don't know why I've never used a ColourPop shadow for this, but now it's like I don't want to use any other ones. This like worked so well, and it was just so pigmented and so easy to use. So they work good for the face too, people. You ever want to paint your face like this? Okay, so I'm just going to prime my eyes now. And I'm just going to use my Anastasia primer. And honestly, this look isn't like that complex because all I have to do really is my eyeshadow now. And then just like mascara, contour, and that's about it. So let me just prime my eyes. Okay, so I just primed my eyes. Well, we might go in with a little bit more of the green after I do my eyeshadow because, you know, don't want to beat my face too much because then it gets too dry. But I do think that this color is really good. I'm glad I picked this one. And I'm just going to set down that primer real quick with my ColourPop powder. I have such a big pan in this. I think I'm going to use, this is like the only product that I'm probably going to use up completely this year. I slacked so hard on my project pan this year because honestly, I really just can't do it. Really the only products I really do use up are foundations, concealers, and powders. So, but I love this powder so much and I probably will repurchase it when I run out of it because it's literally my favorite powder I've ever used. So okay, so now let's go into the eyeshadow, and for that we're going to use the Hocus Pocus 2 palette. And what better time to feature another look on my channel with this palette than Halloween. So we're going to use this guy, and I'm going to use the greens in here, obviously. So we're going to take like basically this row in the middle and use that as our eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my brush. I did remember to at least clean my brushes off before this. And we're going to take the shade Cursed. And we're just going to take that all in the crease area. And I'm just going to make that really pigmented. I'm going to bring it relatively high because I also want to kind of cover the brow bone with the green shadow that we used on the face as well because it just looks better. And I cannot believe I did not get to cleaning off this mirror to, you know what, we're using it because I have to at least once for this Halloween season, but I just did not get around to wiping this off. I really just don't know why, but it still works right now if we just use it for eyeshadow. So I gotta use it at least once before Halloween because I'll feel bad if I don't. Why is it taking me so long to blend this out? I don't know. And then we're gonna do the same over here. I just see better in the other, I think it's because I'm so nearsighted that's why the magnifier really helps. Because I wear contacts every day of my life. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I've been wearing contacts since I was in 5th grade. I really hate wearing glasses because they give me such headaches, and I hate like the indent that it makes on your nose, and also because I wear makeup almost every day. Not that I'm opposed to wearing makeup with glasses. I have nothing, I have no problem with that, but just as a daily makeup wearer, it is easier to wear contacts. But also, I just prefer contacts over glasses any day. I only wear glasses when I'm going to bed or when I wake up in the morning. All right, so I'm going to take this pretty high. Let me just finish it off camera. Okay, and then for the defining shade, we're going to take that shade Night of Sins, which is that darker green. Let me not get foundation all over my hands. The only problem with that ColourPop foundation is just it has like the messiest packaging, but I love that foundation. But I applied a little bit too much to my face. I wanted it to be a bit sheer, but I did not do that. So I'm just going to take that as my defining shade. I'm going to take a little bit more. I want the crease to be kind of dramatic because we still want to create like some difference between the greens on the eyes as opposed to the face. Because you don't want to make it look flat. You want to make it look like cohesive, but you don't want to make it look like the eyes still aren't standing out. So, just a tip. I'm sure people have created witch looks before, but I have never done this, so I thought it would be a fun one. I just was kind of lacking inspiration this year, but this kind of came to me. I was like, I want to paint my face again. So I was like, I think this would be fun. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to add black. I think I'm just going to keep it like this. I think I'm just going to take the Night of Sins and just put it on my outer corner as well. I was thinking about adding the black, but I don't want the black in this look. I don't know why they're yelling. I'm sorry, my family is nuts. They're yelling at Luna. I don't know what she's doing right now. We got in a whole fight earlier. My back hurts so bad, you guys. Like, I've been working so hard this past weekends. Like, I know people have harder jobs than retail. I get that. But not when I closed both nights and barely have any help to make sure the store looks good for the next day. It has become a shit show. And honestly, it's becoming like too overwhelming for the closing manager, especially if there's only one closing manager on. And honestly, like some of the other supervisors and also some of the sales associates just aren't doing their job, and it's like just creates so much work for the people that are closing that it's just getting to be like insane at this point. Like, I closed last night and then we had a store meeting this morning. I'm just applying my glitter glue as I tell this tale. And then I'm going to take the shade Brew Another Batch, which is that beautiful lime green shade in the center of the palette. And I'm going to put that all over my lid because it's so gorgeous. And of course I wanted to use it for this look. And that's the way that we tie in the green on our face, because it's kind of similar, but it's a shimmer, so it doesn't look flat. But also, I knew I wanted to use this palette for this. I knew it would be perfect. Yeah, so it's just a little bit difficult for me to do my eyeshadow when I did my face already, but y'all know I'm about the eyeshadow first life now. It's just, I don't know how I did my makeup the other way for so long. I just don't. Like, the other way is just so much easier for me. Okay, I'm really trying to get this shade on. I don't know why I mean, it looks gorgeous. Okay, that's pretty. But anyway, yeah, it was insane. And then we had a store meeting in the morning, and they were like people from another store. I'm not going to call them out. But they left the store like a freaking shit show. Because we had to refold all the denim and do the floor set, which floor set is basically featuring all the new merchandise and moving like the older merchandise to like further back in the store so we can feature the new items. Like all retail stores do this. You feature the new items in the front and put the older items in the back. And basically, we really didn't get any folding done of the denim, and then like that still wasn't done today because Sundays were only open till 6. So like there's so much to do on Sundays that it just becomes really overwhelming. So it was just not a good time, and I was ready to like just scream because it was just, it's been hard the past few days. So, and then of course me coming home to a fight with my brother and my mom because they're insane. Just, you know, it's just the cherry on top. I couldn't even think of the word because I'm so tired. But basically, yeah, it just has not been a great time, so. But filming Halloween looks makes me happy, so. I'm just trying to blend this a little bit better. Okay, so once we have that done, it's not blending the greatest, but that's okay. We're probably just gonna go over it again with the other shadow. Okay, that's better. And we're just gonna take a bit more green and just put it right there. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then for the inner corners, I'm going to take the shade Candle is a Light, and we're going to pop that on the inner corners. Really cannot see, but at least we used the mirror for a little bit. But now I have to get up close just to make sure that this shadow is sticking. And I don't know if I might smudge the other, like the dark green on the lower lash line just to add some contrast. Oh, that is not the right shade, but mixing it with Brew Another Batch is actually really pretty. I might just do that. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow, that shade sparkles. It's just gorgeous. I mean, I've used it a couple times as an inner corner highlight, but it's really like sparkling in this look. And it's like perfect. Okay, that is so pretty. Okay, so I think I am going to take that green Night of Sins and I'm going to smudge it underneath. Just again to add some definition. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in with a green liner or black. I think I'm going to do black though, just to add some more depth. Because, you know, the whole eye does not have to be green. Just the majority. And I'm also going to use this Night of Sins color as a contour. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a blush, but I kind of want to do like a greeny contour. I'm not sure about what blush I want to use. Actually, I know exactly which one I want. It's right in front of me. I'll just use my Jaclyn Hill palette. They're like my most... It's so funny because literally I don't even really care for Jaclyn Hill that much anymore, but that blush palette release of the 2 Rouge Romance ones were literally the best release of blush palettes I've ever had. And I use it all the time. It is such an amazing blush palette. And also because the tones in that one are so beautiful. So, okay. I just want to take a little bit more underneath. Oh. So, oh yeah, I have another story about Halloween because I'm going out with one of my best guy friends and his boyfriend. I cannot wait to meet his boyfriend because I haven't met him yet. And we have celebrated Halloween together every year now. I mean, it's only been since last year, but we are going to be celebrating it together again because I used to celebrate it. If you guys knew, I used to celebrate it with my best friend that passed away last year. So our last Halloween together was 2019 because obviously we couldn't do anything in 2020 because of COVID. So, the last Halloween we had together was, I think in Connecticut. Yeah, it was in Connecticut. And I think I dressed up as a witch, which is so funny because I'm doing a witch now. This was not my makeup. I was like way more glam. It was fun though. I wore my old witch costume that I wore in high school. And it still fit me. I was really surprised that it still fit me. So I'm just using my Makeup by Mario sponge. Sponge. This is not a sponge, Caitlin. It's an eyeliner. So I'm using my Makeup by Mario eyeliner. And I think that looks really good. Yeah, I'm glad I went with the black. I just want to take it a little bit further in. Yeah. That's better. I feel like I look like a turtle. So anyway, we're doing like a Greek goddess kind of, or Greek god type of theme, and I was so into it. I'm like, I've never dressed up as a Greek god before, and I'm going to dress up as a Greek goddess, obviously, not a god. And I'm going to dress up as Aphrodite. And I was all about it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm totally theming with you guys. I forget exactly who they're gonna be. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that green. I might just take my brow bone brush and just highlight my brow bone with that instead of using the big brush. Oh my god, almost fell over. And then we can just like bring it down. But I don't have a dress yet. I was gonna go like Thursday or Friday last week because I just never made it to the mall. I was just soaking up the days off that I had. And I'm not usually one to procrastinate until the day of something. But I'm either just going, I mean, I have like a tank top in mind that I would wear. I just don't know what I would wear on the bottom. So I don't know if I'm going to wear that or if I'm just going to try and find a dress. So wish me luck, but I was going to order something on Amazon, but honestly, I was kind of nervous about like how it would fit and everything that I just ended up not doing that. Because then you can't really return it. I think that looks really cool. I don't think it looks patchy or anything. I'm going to fill it in over here. But yeah, I never really do this, but I ended up waiting till the last minute. I'm a little bit chatty in this video, and this is my last Halloween look, so why not just chat it up a little bit. So hopefully I will find something. But if not, I'm just gonna wear that tank top. I would have liked to have worn a skirt. Maybe I'll just try and find a skirt tomorrow, maybe at Forever 21. Because then I can just wear the shirt that I have. And then hopefully I'll just find a skirt that's like $20 or something. Wear it for Halloween and then return it. That's what I did last year. I bought a shirt from my job, wore it once, and returned. It was actually hilarious. Okay, so I'm just going to take that brush that we used, and I'm just going to kind of just fill in the parts of my nose, and then just kind of blend it out with the bigger brush. I think that'll help a little bit more because I feel like we're kind of losing the color a little bit on the nose. And I'll put a little bit more here. And I'll just do this to like blend out that green a little bit more. Okay. That is a little bit too green. But I'm kind of here for it, so I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's just take that green again from the, I don't think I need to paint my face anymore. Excuse me. Sorry. We need to take the green from the Cursed palette. The Hocus Pocus palette, and I'm just gonna try and take it up a little bit higher just to blend those two greens together. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna take it a little higher. We're gonna make her dramatic. She casts in spells, but she's also glamorous too, so. And then I'm going to take that green one more time and just, you know, define it and stuff. I'm just getting really overwhelmed, like, with everything lately. Like I said, there's been a lot going on this month, but I don't think I've ever worked harder because we just have so much product in the store that it's like kind of getting to be insane. Like we're all ready to like fall over because it's just been so much product. It's like a little insane. So we just don't really have the staff to lay out. Okay, that looks way better than before. Kind of blew it out a little bit, and I like that a lot. Okay, and then we're just going to take the green one more time. Do a little lid action. Okay, so now for the mascara. Because I think we're good with the eyeshadow. I feel like that took a hot minute. I'm going to use my Hocus Pocus mascara from the Hocus Pocus collection. Let me just prime my lashes real quick. Okay, so the Hocus Pocus mascara is a purple mascara, and I think that the contrast is going to be really pretty with this look, so we're just going to coat my lashes. Yeah. The only thing is that for me, even though I go in and re-prime my lashes again, after I've like taken my makeup off for work and stuff, my lashes still are like always like falling down if I decide to do like another look like this, like a Halloween look. They're always like falling down. Or they're just not as like super dramatic as I would like them to be. I'm actually really liking how this is turning out. And again, that green is perfect. I might have to take... Oh, I'm getting a little bit of mascara on my under eyes. Whoopsie. But I wanted to use the purple underneath my eyes too. That is not the greatest application, but I like it. It'll do. And then I'm just going to do it over here. If my hair would stop being my enemy, I swear to God. So hopefully I'll be able to find a dress. But if I don't, hopefully I'll be able to just find a skirt. I think I'm just going to look at Forever 21 and Macy's. And then I'm going to go home and, well, I have to get gas. And then I'm going to go home and just have lunch and chill for a little while. Because I don't have to be ready until like 6 o'clock. So I'm hoping to have quite a bit of downtime before I go out. I also have to find my wig tomorrow that I'm going to wear. Because the wig that I have is kind of, it's kind of tight. And it kind of like falls off my head a little bit. But the one that I had originally, because I have like 2 different blonde wigs. And the one that I had for Aurora like a couple years ago was actually pretty good. But then I had to buy a new one. And the new one that I bought, I really don't like it. Because I have to constantly like push it back up on my head. But I honestly don't want to spend the money on getting another wig. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to use it again. So, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go into the contour. I'm just going to take a little bit of that shade, Night of Sins, and we're just going to start contouring. Wow, that is super pigmented. I'm like barely tapping my brush. We want to build a little depth and dimension for her. She got to contour to the gods. She got those chiseled cheeks for casting those spells. She means business. Okay, so we're just going to make it a little bit more dramatic. Yeah. It's funny how it's more sheer on this side than this side, and this one I feel like on the other side I didn't put as much product on my brush. Isn't that what always happens, is one side always one side always has product stick better than the other side. It's just the way our skin works, ladies and gents. Okay, so anyway, okay, it's not really picking up. Maybe I have to put more of my other shade here. Oh yeah, we had it quite a bit on the brush still. I'm feeling the witchy poo vibes right now. I feel like I really have to coat my brush right now because it's not really showing up. Why aren't you showing up for me? But of course you're showing up on this side. Okay, maybe I just have to, like, fluff it out a little. It's just not really showing. It's fine. I don't care. It's alright. It'll be effective. And honestly, that's going to be covered with my hair anyway, so I don't have to go too crazy about it. I'm just going to do a little bit on my neck. Just to create some sort of shadow. I really just, okay, I see it. You can see it, so. Okay. Let me see in the mirror. Okay, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to do a little bit more of the green from the, oh my god, I just dropped my lash primer. I'm going to do a little bit more of the primer. Green shadow off camera and just fill in a little bit more and then we'll finish. Okay, so let's do my blush. I am wearing my Wicked shirt, by the way. It's been cold the past 2 days, so I didn't want to take my sweat jacket off. I literally live in this sweat jacket. Once it hits like 50 degrees outside, your girl's wearing the sweat jacket like all fall. And it's a men's one. And I literally live in this sweat jacket. Okay. So for the blush, we're going to take this shade right here called Ever After. Holy bananas, this is going to be pigmented though. So I'm going to take the tiniest amount. And then we're just going to... Okay, we're going to need a little bit more. So maybe we should just go to town because we are putting it over green, ladies and gents. Okay. That looks really pretty. And what I learned is when you use like red over like these eyeshadow looks, if you ever decide to do this yourself, just to make it easier, it kind of turns into like a wearable shade for like these kind of looks because it's like such a dramatic color that it like works for this. Okay, we definitely need more. Okay, this one's kind of blending into the green a little bit too much. But also I feel like I just can't see anymore at this point. But I think that actually looks really good. I feel like we kind of lost the green contour a little bit though, but it's kind of showing through. So she's still chiseled. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, that looks good, right? I hope it looks good. Okay. I like that. But best blush palette ever. I'm telling you guys. I don't know what she did with this formula, but it's phenomenal. Those putty highlighters, though, I did not like those. But this, freaking bomb. Okay, and then for a highlighter, we're going to go into, of course, the Hocus Pocus 2 highlighter called Find the Book. I actually did just use this for work today, but we're going to go in with it again because it's literally been my go-to highlighter for Halloween, and obviously what better highlighter to use with this look because it has like this fantastic green shift to it. And this is one of my favorite Soul Body highlighters they've ever done. I'm not like a huge fan of the Soul Body ones are pretty. Oh my god, do you see that? That is so freaking stunning. That is so perfect for this look. This one like is so easy to glide on. Some of the other ones, I mean, they're still gorgeous highlighters, but some of the other Soul Body ones that I have, you have to use your fingers. This one just glides on with your brush, and it's so intense and beautiful. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay. And then we are just going to finish off with lips. And we're probably just going to put one little tiny mole. Because a witch is not complete with her mole. And you know what annoys me? Is that I have a witch hat downstairs and I probably should have grabbed it, but my mom's going to be like, why the hell is your face green? So, but I should have grabbed it earlier. Oh my god, that's so dang pretty. Okay, my eye's getting a little bit itchy. We need to finish. Okay, so now we're going to finish off with the lipstick. I'm going to use the ColourPop eyeliner in the Cherry Pie shade. Again, I can't find my red lip liner anywhere, and this works amazing, so. Okay. Of course, I just made my lips wet when I drank, so. I just wanted to chill and watch the baking show tonight because me and my family watched that together, but obviously could not. Like, my mom just defends my brother all the time, and I just, like, can't say anything anymore, so I just don't. All right, I'm gonna finish it off camera. Okay, and then for my lippy, like I think I already said, I'm gonna go in with my Hocus Pocus lippy in the shade Winnie. I don't think you can get these anymore, but I love this red, and I had to use it for this. I'm just gonna fill it in with that. Ooh, this red looks so pretty with this. Yes. I mean, I probably could have went in with a black, but I thought the red would be fun. And I don't really get to use this lippy that much anymore, so. But for being a regular, like, lipstick, it's amazing. Like, y'all know how much I love this formula. It's, like, still my favorite formula ever. It's just so good. It just glides on the lips, and it's so pigmented and smooth. I'm just going to finish it off camera. Okay, and now we're just going to do a dot for a mole. And we're just going to probably put it right above, right here. And we're just going to go. If only I could see. Do I like that? I think I want to fill it in a little bit with liquid liner. Just to make it a bit more pigmented. Let me use this next one. All right, that's definitely better though. All right, I think that's good. I'm not going to mess with it anymore because then it's going to look crazy. So we are done. I think it turned out really, really fun. Should we add a gloss? I'm kind of thinking about adding a gloss. I don't know. I kind of want a little bit more shine. I think I'm just going to take the same gloss that I used today. Don't we look fabulous? Like, I would wear this to work, right? If I could wear this to work, it would be really fun, but my face literally feels like the Sahara Desert right now. Okay, so I'm going to use the Hocus Pocus 2 gloss. And yeah, that looks pretty. I was like, I just need a little bit of sparkle. My God, this is gonna stain it like so bad, but oh well. I love the So Glassy glosses. Yeah, I like that better with that. Excuse me. Okay, we're done. That looks so cute. Sorry, I'm just trying to wipe the wand off. So here it is. Here's the look. I need to cover my ears because we're not going to be showing the ears, obviously, and I never paint my ears because it's such a pain to get off. So here's the look. I think it turned out really fun and cute, and I really like it. I thought that this was so much fun to do. So definitely put me in a better mood tonight. So here are the eyes. Really like how they turned out. The cheeks. That highlighter is stunning. And the lips. And then the face. And I think it turned out really fun. I wish I had a, it's kind of a bit of Elphaba inspired, but it's not an Elphaba look. This is just a classic witch look. So I had so much fun. I think it turned out really good. Like, I know we had a few hiccups with my looks this year, and I just wanted to say, like, I'm sorry that I really was not able to get as many looks up as last year, but I don't think I'm ever going to have enough time like I did last year ever again for Halloween. But I'm glad I did 5 looks this year. Like, I didn't think I was even going to be able to get 3 done. So I'm surprised I even got 5 done. And I think this one turned out really good. I think this one and the last one are my favorite ones that I did this year. I think this turned out awesome. So I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at TBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And even though my Halloween looks honestly don't really get that much love at all, I just love doing them. It's just so much fun for me. And honestly, my friend Sam on Instagram really did inspire me to do more looks. I mean, I was going to do them still because I always do them every October, but he really did inspire me this year. So yeah, I love how this turned out. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween. And this look will be up on Halloween. So I thought it would be perfect to post on Halloween. So yeah, I always post a look on Halloween every year. So bye.